everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today is June 20th, 2025. We're gonna tap right in and get us a message. It is 5:28 p.m. Thanks for being here, everybody. We got some real unhappy folks out there sending in a whole bunch of bad entities and energies, trying to wipe out chosen ones and their protectors. Even though they're not supposed to be doing that, they don't obey rules because they think they are the rule maker. So let's see how that's working out for everybody. Of course, I'll take the positive for the collective. We'll find out why he's so desperate and why he's been hitting so hard. I think that, it's really going down and they're desperate. Desperate. Hope y'all been drinking your water. In the central energy, what do we have? Please, Spirit, in the central energy regarding this curator and his friends who are going after chosen ones and their protectors. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel has turned or is turning. It's in the process of turning. These ones are desperate to swap places. So they really are doing their best to send out like demons and whatever these dark energy beings are. They've been really hitting the heart and the solar plexus for the last couple of days, real heavy. What's their challenge, Spirit? What's the challenge? So the wheel's turning and we got the challenge position here. What's going on? Knight of Pentacles reversed. They worked without reward, or they are working without reward. They're being very careless and they're feeling stuck. They're trying desperately to get us out of our happy state and into South Node. And they just want us to, pray to God to let it be over. This incredible, intrusive violation that they've got going on. But God doesn't let us out of our suffering all that easily. There's a reason or a purpose for it that comes with a reward in the end. In the subconscious, please, in the subconscious, Spirit, the wheel's turning. These ones have been working without reward, and they're thinking about the strength of two together. The lovers, the masculine and feminine power couples. That's what they got on their mind. They're trying desperately to take them both out at the same time. In the recent past, the Fool, a new beginning. They're not. They can't keep you. There's nothing that is holding you there. This curator and his buddies are complaining that they let her go. And they want to take both of them out at the same time. And the curator is being told by his friends, his little vampiric buddies, that they won't allow it. So they keep coming back, though, trying it. And they're, and some time ago, Divine Mother in whatever aspect said, be prepared, they won't survive. So all this nastiness that they're sending out, trying to get you in South Node so that they can stick their karmic debt on you, well, it's all for naught. It's not going to do them any good as long as you don't give up. Don't give up. Collective. Hopes and fears for this new beginning. What do we got going on with this new beginning? Seven of Wands. You've got your defenses up and you're protected. You're holding your boundaries firm. Standing up for yourself and persevering. It's not comfortable. It's very, very uncomfortable. I felt like crying half the day because of the negative energy that was being pumped into me. And you just can't, you know, I mean, you can drink your water, drink it, drink it, drink it, because all this negative energy is coming into the waters of the body, and we're 70% water. So when they fill those waters with this south node frequency, this dark black energy, it makes you want to cry, you know? So you got to replace the waters of the body that they keep pumping this frequency into. Drink so much water that it pours right through you. And be happy about it, because it's washing out the other waters that have been affected by these frequencies. In the near future, chariot. We got the chariot here. You're moving out, man. You're moving on. You got a victory over this. It hurts. It really, really hurts. They're doing everything they can besides physical stuff. They can't anymore. The physical stuff, like their car accident magic and all that, it's just not working. The lens is being looked through. We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So somebody's being malicious and they're getting caught. You know, when they send in this energy, when they apply themselves to move this on you, it's being watched, it's being observed, it's being tracked. So they're being malicious and they're getting caught. And they'll be in regret. In the environment, Temperance angel. Maintain your balance. Do whatever it is that you need to do. Breathe, ground, put your feet into the grass or into the dirt. Take a spiritual bath. Drink your water. That is one of the best things you can do. That and breath work. And if your mind starts to race and you can't shut the thoughts off, because they'll do that too. They'll start moving a steady stream of thought through you, coupled with the dense energy, and they'll really squeeze the heart chakra and cause you suffering. You might want to put on some sound frequencies, some meditations, some affirmation chanting. Participate in that. Get the vibration of your voice to start, hum, vibrate, do the Om chanting, whatever it is, to get the vibration going around your heart space, and just do it. Break up that energy and let it be released. Hopes and fears. We've got the Emperor here. And the outcome is the Two of Pentacles. So there's balancing of multiple priorities. There may be some negotiations going on. I can tell you, those who decided to go ahead and continue throwing magic at you rather than taking whatever plea deal they can get from the Emperor, they probably won't be getting an offer. Very quickly, we've got the Empress here. Swift action, air travel, evolution. The Empress may be coming into abundance very quickly. There's this. We've got a Knight of Wands. It could be this Knight of Wands. There may be passion moving forward for the Empress, and then we've got the Six of Swords. transition, moving out of this, leaving the baggage behind. It's very, very challenging, but you are very, very strong. You know the truth of what's happening here, and justice is being served. The law of cause and effect. Keep your cool. You know, don't drop down to the level of your enemy. You know, remain high vibing if you can. But like I said, I was, you know, the tears, it's like the waters of the body get affected by this sad black energy, this rejection, this giving up kind of an energy, and then you feel like crying, but the energy is not yours. The thoughts are not yours. This is these ones who have been working without reward and being careless, jumping in their, projecting in their own trauma, trying to get you to accept it as your own karma. We've got the Ace of Wands here. Potential beginnings, new opportunities. Ace of Wands, somebody's laying down the hammer here with judgment. Somebody's getting whacked with a stick. Somebody's getting met with fire. You are persevering and you're working real hard for this, and you're going to get your Ace of Cups. Love. You're full of love, but these ones want to make you suffer, and that they're very, very good at it. These are, you know, very low vibrational entities, and they're professionals at low vibrational interferences. It's all they know. You know, they know very well low vibrational interferences, but they want to go walk around as though they are high vibrational. They desperately want to swap places with you. Karma is here. The wheel has turned, or is turning. The Most High is watching all of these interferences and tracking it. So there's that. We'll pull this one. So the wheel has turned. The karmic wheel has turned. Karma, the life cycles, you're on the top of the wheel. Somebody worked without reward. Look, you got a homecoming here. You're on the top of that wheel. These ones aren't going to allow them to sacrifice you. They're not going to allow them to keep you. They've said as much to this curator, and yet this curator keeps sending people out to try to get both of them at the same time. It's like it's against the rules, but he's still doing it. He refuses to give up. He's a really amazing lowlife, if he even is alive. I really think that he's a vampiric entity. He's dependent on capturing other living beings, no matter what they are, animal, human. They suck the life force vitality out of it, and he can't survive without it, because I think he's a dead entity. Some time ago, years ago, when I was suffering so greatly with the mental RAPing, and I was asking, who is this? And Spirit Divine showed me a bunch of coffins. These are dead entities who've been working without reward. They're feeling stuck. They're being careless. They can't hide. Whatever they're doing is seen. And they're in a tower. The wheel turned. You've got celebration, marriage for the whole community. We've got a homecoming. You're getting out of here, and these ones are challenged because they're stuck in a tower. Your homecoming, your ability to remain in this temperance energy is causing them some real issues. It's the lovers here. The strength of two together. This is a passionate, aligned, deep love, and they want you, these entities, with the some of the verbiage is to get it rejected, to give up, to pray that it, this suffering ends. But there's a, like I said, there's a reason for the suffering, and one of those reasons is research. By withstanding that attack, then that attack can be tracked, right, back to its source. It's kind of like phone calls, you get those phone calls, keep them on the line for 2 minutes or whatever, so they can track and trace the call. It's kind of like that. You got to make the connection, and then I don't know, I guess it takes a little while to figure out where it's coming from and who, right? So you're kind of like the transmitter receiver of the divine with your organic brain and consciousness, and somebody's making a call into your vessel to, breathe heavy in the phone, or to, spew a bunch of slander, or just to sit there, whatever, But there's a tracing going on, so to speak. So what I'm saying is the suffering isn't for nothing. There is a purpose to it. You're not under attack for no reason at all. You're under attack because you're allowing them to be seen in their vile behavior. Through your vulnerability. You're being in service to the divine. The devil. So you got the lovers here and the shadow. The lovers are here and the shadow. The wheel has turned, and you got the devil here. In the devil, like these attacks, they're in the subconscious. It could be that they're also in your subconscious. You're dealing with it. These lovers or these power couples are dealing with a barrage of energetic attack right now from this devil. You got a new beginning in the recent past with the Fool card. You're innocent and you're moving into it. Like yesterday prior, was it yesterday? Or the day before, it was so much love. There was so much love. And the last 2 days have been this horrible energetic attack and mental attack. Queen of Pentacles, new beginning. You're a wise woman or man. Take it as it resonates with the genders. That's just the gender on the card. Water sign, earth sign. So those who have been responsible, those who have been providing some form of stability, or have been responsible during their mothering or nurturing or whatever you want to call that. You are protected. You're maintaining control. You're standing up for yourself here. We've got Magician. It could be you're manifesting something, your magic, or your mind. Your intention is stronger than this devil's attack. You're in the chariot here, and you're moving forward. You've got a victory over this. And you will be victorious over it, and you're going to be making a journey. You're out of here. You got a homecoming coming up. Look, and you got Prince Charming. Air, water. You're following your heart. You're imagining the beauty of what it is. I know I have been. Somebody got caught being malicious here. They're coming clean. They may be making confessions to the sun. You're in your temperance energy. You're balanced regardless of what they've been doing. You're being sensible. You know what this is. King of Wands, overcoming challenges. Hopes and fears. We've got a stable structure, controlled and disciplined and protected. The Emperor here, respected leader. And the Hierophant. So we've got the Emperor and the Hierophant here. You know, this could be the Father and the Son. This could be, you know, God the Father and the Son. Take that as it resonates. Take that as it resonates. The Emperor may be calling foul on somebody, taking him to court. Negotiations, balance. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's chaotic. Negotiations, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So yeah, it's coming together. It will be coming together regardless of how it feels. God's not going to let you out of your suffering. There's a purpose for it. You're the transmitter receiver. You're the phone call. It's like, hello, somebody's throwing you, cramping your heart, and you're like, hello, hello. And the Hierophant's here and the Emperor's here, like swimming into that energy saying, who's there? Who's there? We've got the High Priestess here. She's got high morals, high integrity. She's very well connected to the Hierophant. This could be the one that the curator has been saying they let her go. And they're trying desperately to get her and her protector or her power partner in the astral or wherever that is. They're trying to get them both taken out at the same time. And this curator won't stop. I don't know that he's on the planet. I think this little weasel is hiding on some ship or in some freaking tunnel somewhere. He's not, or he's slipped into another dimensional realm, walking in and out of gates or whatever. This is an Agent Smith little pissant. We've got somebody's in competition. Somebody wants to defend themselves regarding this competition. There's a whole group of people here. And they could be getting, like, this is sharing the wealth. Like Six of Pentacles, like they're in fear over this generous return. And it's pouring down on them. Look, whoever that is, they're like spilling it out onto them. They're like, please, please, and he's spilling out this fearful return. And they're disappointed and they're getting left behind out of this wish come true. They don't get to take part in your wish come true. They're very, very bad. We've got an Emperor here and he's protecting the love cup and this new beginning. Oh, yeah. And he knows the truth. We've got the King of Swords here. knows the truth about it, and there's a celebration. Making travel plans. You're getting ready to leave home. This could, oh, yep, you're in your chariot, ready to go. This is almost over, and these entities are really spilling it hard right now. Desperate. There's a desperation. Try not to own the mindset or the emotional essence that's being driven into you right now. This devil is desperate to offload onto these lovers their karmic debt, what's happening to them. They're freaking out. You know, I was talking, but these ones were talking, this curator and his friends, they were talking about antidotes. The last couple of days, they've been talking about antidotes. And I watched a tarot channel. I can't remember which one it was, but apparently somebody had been poisoned or something. One of their villains, that was like there was a parent or something, or a lover that got taken out, and now there was no antidote, but they were protecting this other person. So this other person is like freaking out because what, their protection is gone. This kind of stuff is happening, and they're really messed up about it, you know. And they may be trying to like send it to you, whatever this is that's coming for them. They may be trying to send it to you. I mean, they did to me, but boy, that's gonna hurt when it goes back. I'll tell you, especially if it goes back magnified. So the wheel has turned. There's a marriage. There's a homecoming here. Reunion. It's gonna happen. It's happening. It's here. You got your new beginning. You're on your way, man. And these ones, these devil energies are in a freaking tower because of it. They worked without reward. They were very careless. They're behaving very carelessly right now. They're feeling stuck. They're getting reckless. They're in a tower. And they want forgiveness. I'll tell you, they want forgiveness for what? They're being vicious right now, and at the same time asking for forgiveness. This is wild to me. So they got the lovers here, but the lovers are dealing with this devil that's just clinging. They want to take out these lovers both at the same time. They want to trap them both at the same time. Some time ago, I heard these curator and his devil friends, his Satanist friends, talking about unaliving the strongest ones, right? They want the genetics and the fluids of the feminine. They wanted to repopulate their people and their Cabbage Patch babies or whatever, and they want this strongest masculine to be buried in their crap. But the Most High Divine stated that this is the end of their relationship with batteries. It won't be permitted unless somebody agrees to it, right? So you're dealing with this toxicity. They don't know what to do. They're in the shadows. They don't know what to do. The two are together. They're strong together. They don't know what to do. They can't get you. They can't get you. Your protectors or the Most High or your new family tree or whoever it is that's clearing this foundation of this riffraff, they won't let them have you. But the curator keeps sending out attacks, and he keeps sending these masculines or whoever, these little pasty, long, bony fingered demonesses, you know, after people. You got your new beginning here. You're provided for financially. You're a working parent. You're nurturing. You're very practical. You could be protected. You're being protected here. Oh, we've got the shadow side. There's a new beginning, Queen of Pentacles, and shadow side. This Queen of Pentacles came up a couple days ago. Villainess. So, but you're protected. You're standing up for yourself. We've got the Magician here. Reciprocity. You're protected. You're standing up for yourself against this magic that this Queen of Pentacles is doing in the shadows. You're maintaining control. We've got reciprocity. So it's going back. Whatever they're putting out is going back to them. You've got your chariot here and you've got a victory over it. You're moving into some beautiful moments here. It could be that Prince Charming, you're in your chariot, you've got a victory over it, and then we've got this Prince Charming here, who is coming forward, but it's like space. Like they can't get into your space. They can't come into your space. They got caught being malicious by the sun. Sabotage themselves. Temperance energy, you're balanced. You've got a King of Wands here, overcoming challenges. And we've got habits. So overcoming habitual patterns, overcoming habitual challenges. They've probably been at it for a while. You've got the Emperor here and the Hierophant here. Whoa. Dealing with dishonest, prideful Jezebels. This Queen of Pentacles here that's in the shadows. They've been used to lying and doing magic and taking over the spot for others who actually earned it. They're in a battle for their life. These are demons. One came the other day in the dream state. I did a video on it. Pasty gray skin, skinny arms, long bony fingers. Put them on the hand and just leaned in and looked at me. So the Emperor and the Hierophant are dealing with these demonesses. This is what they are. They're lying, egotistical demonesses. They're not even human. They're like demons. So we've got the Two of Pentacles here. There could be some negotiations or some balancing taking place regarding Two of Cups unions. Somebody's overwhelmed and stressed. This could be a very overwhelmed and stressed out time. The stress of it is draining you. It's very stressful. Somebody's feeling broken and shattered over your commitment. They're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out and shattered over your commitment here. This person, whoever this is, they want your flesh suit. They want your body. They want to go in and take over your union. While the curator and his bro-hos, little RAPists and SEX traffickers, utilize his actual partner for genetic research and stuff. Whoever this is, they're overwhelmed and feeling broken regarding your commitment. You are responsible here. Your responsible commitment. Oh yeah, they're coming after you hard. They're feeling the damage or they're hurting from the damage that they've caused. They've been found unworthy. They did not appreciate the beauty of you. They still don't. And people are gossiping about this soul tie. That this jackwagoness or whatever is had a great time being a brutalizer, and they're chasing after it right now. They're confused. This third party is looking for an escape. You should have heard some of the crap that was going through my mind earlier. There's an understanding of what it is that they're doing, and they're unable to separate you from your love. It's too late for them to take any action against it. You're a freaking high priestess. You're a high priestess, and this is a third party demoness, Jezebel. A lion sack of crap. She's dead, man. Can you imagine? Slender, gray, pasty skin, long, skinny arms, long, bony fingers, dressing up, shape-shifting to seem as though she's this beautiful whatever. She's a dead succubus, man. So the wheel has turned. We've got community and a homecoming. There is a reunion here. You've been reunited. Still have some challenges that you need to overcome, and it's very difficult. I won't lie. They're very, very good with what they do. We got a reunion. The dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Don't let it steal your joy. Dark side, working without reward. They're in a tower. They want forgiveness here. They're looking for an escape. They want to use love as an escape. So they're really coming after you. They want the feminine to reject the masculine, and then they want this demoness Jezebel to go in and have him. And it could be very, very challenging for him also. I won't lie. The lovers are here, and you've got this devil that doesn't know what to do. They're tangled up in a web, and they're unable to free themselves. They need you to pray for it. But even if the rhetoric running through the mind and the squeezing of the heart and the energy that's being pumped into you asks you to plead with God to just let it end, he's not going to let you off the hook that easy, because he's got plans for you too. You've got a new beginning, and you've got a Queen of Pentacles in the shadows here. Tired. So they're in the shadows. They don't have any energy, and you're tired. You're emotionally exhausted from dealing with this crap, and you deserve a break from it. You're protecting yourself. Whatever magic they're throwing at you, it's coming back on them. They will get it. They will get it. And, unfortunately for them, they're not a loving being. They're not a loving, light-filled being. They are shadow. So when their shadow crap hits them like it has been hitting you, it's going to feel so much worse, because they don't have any light to transmute it. Everything that you no longer need is falling away to make room for the love that you deserve. They're getting reciprocity. Whatever magic they sent out, it's coming back to them. You've got a victory here. You've also got a Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, that can't get into your space. So at the same time they're sending this Jezebel after your partner here, they're trying to send in this Knight of Cups, Prince Charming, to get into your space. I don't think he's going to make it. He will probably be transitioned before he can reach you. They were told not to mess with you, and they just won't stop. Rocky, it's been a rough road for you, and you must decide whether it's worth keeping going. And maybe it's a rocky road for that person. Maybe it's a rocky road for both of you here. Somebody got caught being malicious by the sun. They sabotaged themselves, making your life hard. Temperance angel is here. The King of Wands is overcoming challenges, and it could be habitual patterns or habits. He's overcoming this challenge of broken promises. So people who broke their promises and broke his heart, so they're attacking him also. They're making it very difficult for him to say no. They may even be manipulating his mind to get him to pray you away. The Emperor and the Hierophant are here dealing with this Jezebel who's a liar. Neglectful little liar. They're going to be neglected. They weren't paying attention to what was important. We've got negotiations for the Two of Cups. This person is feeling overwhelmed and broken because of your commitment to responsible family. And you're leaving. You're leaving. And they're going to be alone. You may feel like you're in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. So right now, you two may not be in the same physical place, but it won't be that way forever. You're leaving. These ones will be alone, and they're childish, and they're drowning. They're going under without you. They're guilty. They've been found guilty, and they're being met with aggression. They got to face it. They were not able to say the truth. The truth set you free. You have an exit plan. And they have a long, long road of crazy freaking drama, because that is what they've been putting out with all this magic and all this projection and using all these demons. This is a weed seed that just F's people, goes and has sex and latches onto their energy for a living. Just another notch in the headboard. It doesn't matter how many they sleep with. This is a weed seed, and that's how they get their money, and that's how they get their energy. This is a demoness. She's gray-skinned, long bony fingers, and she's got long skinny arms, and she's not alive. She's a vampire. She's a vampire, and she needs the energy source of your love. She needs it here, bound to her. And she's trying to run rhetoric and energy through his counterpart to pray him away, to pray this relationship away, to make this stop. And they're working on him too. It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. So the wheel has turned. on this homecoming, on this reunion, but the dark side is keeping you from enjoying the love that you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Service. They're not in service to others. They're not getting serviced. They don't feel when they can help others, or feel good when they can help others. They only feel good. Look, this is the being of the dark. They are a happiness hater. They're trying to steal your joy and trap you in lust. It's not even a real woman. This is a shape-shifting demon who is death. They're dead. They're working without reward. They're in a tower. They're seeking forgiveness. They want to use love as an emotional escape, or they're seeking forgiveness because your love has offered you escape. They don't have any courage. They're afraid, and it could be that they're trying very desperately to push that off onto you. They want you in that energy, and they want to step in to the vessel, to the vehicle, and take over the position. The lovers are here strong together, but you got this devil too that doesn't know what to do because they can't free themselves from this sticky situation. Pride. Pride. You've got a new beginning here, and you've got this Queen of Pentacles doing shadow magic on you. You're tired, and she's tired. She doesn't have any light. She doesn't have any energy, and you deserve a break from this succubus. It's a succubus trying to delay your purpose. You're tired. You deserve a break from this. You know what you're here to do. They're trying to mess with your purpose. They're trying to destroy your union before it can even manifest in the physical. You've got protection. You're persevering through this magic, and whatever magic they're sending to you is going back on them. They are going to fall away. The divine feminine in one of her aspects stated, to be prepared, they won't survive. This is a very challenging situation, and they're not going to allow these people to obtain you. That was said in like a year and a half ago. Won't let these people obtain you. They're not going to obtain you, no matter if you pray to God to please make it stop and let it go, and they're like, no, sorry, you've been suffering your whole life. You got to suffer a little bit more because we're pulling you out of here, and we got to track and trace these people and get rid of them. You're in service. You are in service, and you're not going to service the dark side anymore. You're not going to never give it back. You'll never give it back, is what the divine stated. You will never give your services back to these people. You will never give your energy back to these people. You were their battery, and this is the end of their relationship with batteries. It's going to hurt real bad because they're projecting their suffering onto you, hoping that it will stick to you. But the divine is not going to let that happen. You just have to breathe through it and sit with it. And do your best to flush it out of your system. Death. Death. That magic that they sent out to you that you are protected from is going back on them, and they will fall away to make room for the love that you deserve. They will die because they are dead already. They don't have any life in them. When this death magic hits them, they're going to be like double dead. I mean, how do you do that? Double dead. They're already a vampire. So you've got a victory here. You're in your chariot, and there is a Knight of Cups here. There's romance, charm, following the heart. Look, they can't get in your space. It's been a very rough road for you, and these ones are not successful. There's no love in them. There's no love in them. And it's going to get real rocky for them. They can't get into your space. They may be trying to come into your space and making things very difficult for you, but their energy will be will be noticed and then tracked and traced, and they will be dealt with. They're getting caught being malicious. They got caught being malicious by the sun. They sabotaged themselves, trying to make things very hard for you. This is not going to end well for them. This is bad. This is very bad for them. They're only making it worse. And I feel terrible because I don't care. You know, I literally don't care. And I feel like maybe that's bad, but I don't know. I asked God about it. It's like, I'm sorry, God. I just don't care about these people anymore. You know, especially now that you know, look, they want forgiveness for making your life hard. And it's crap. It's crap. Forgiveness to these guys is just permission to stay in the energy. Temperance angel. So you've got your temperance energy. You're the king of wands. You're overcoming challenges by these people who have habitual patterns of breaking promises, breaking your heart. They are failing here. You're overcoming the challenge, king of wands. The emperor is here with the Hierophant regarding this prideful, egotistical, dishonest woman and her neglect. She doesn't have any abundance. She's not going to tap into your abundance. She's not a limitless being who can manifest whatever she wants in this world. She's going to get neglect is what she's going to get. She's getting neglect. And she's not getting any abundance. Oh, the emperor and the Hierophant is gonna wrap her up. She is failing here. You've got negotiations for the Two of Cups. She's feeling overwhelmed and broken and shattered about your commitment to responsible family units. You are leaving. You've taken it as far as you can go, and you're leaving. And we've got, you're not accepting this person. They cannot come. And they may not want to accept it. They're overwhelmed. They're broken and shattered. They don't want to accept it. So they're going to get the wrath of freaking God. They're getting the wrath of God, and they're trying to put it off on you so that God takes you out and lets them have your spiritual spouse. You've got friends here who know that even when the world lies about you, you tell the truth to yourself. When nobody else wants to hear the truth, you're telling it to yourself, and the Most High can hear you, right? They know you. You're a happy, peaceful person. And so when they run this rhetoric through your system, it's obviously an attack. An attack on the mind. You may be worried in the mind. They're trying to, and you may be worried about love. They're trying to pump this crap into you. They're trying to have you doubt your relationship. They want you to reject it so that this demon, succubus, shape-shifting wench can jump in and say, "Ooh, it's me. I can say all the right things, and I'm just so pretty and smell so good, darling girl." They don't know what to do because you're an empathic person and you know what's going on here. They're in regret and they're in fear over the judgment that is befalling them right now. They want desperately to offload it onto you. They're in grief. And they're being denied your vessel. You've got health. You honor the physical vessel that enshrines your soul. And these ones are being denied. They have to surrender their need to control. They cannot have you. You are persevering through this adversity that's being brought about by envious, jealous people. This person is a wealthy woman. They deal in the shadows. They're probably very pretty, very fit, very alluring. They may have had something to do with this King of Wands before. They didn't keep their promises they made. They broke their promises. And they will fail to get him this time. They will not take him. They will not take him. nor will they take the feminine. I don't know what's going to happen to them, but it looks like there is still a Two of Cups union out here, a commitment to responsible families, and they're leaving. So, you know, and they're broken and shattered about it, feeling overwhelmed. So it looks like that's what's going to happen. You know the truth of it. The truth is here. They're trying desperately to pull you apart. Whew, I hope you guys make it through this, you know, and that the memory of all this fades really fast. Look, you have a life of luxury coming up. You're getting a wish come true. You're getting a success here. You're reunited and you are successful. You will not be providing services to the dark side anymore. You will not give back your 9 pentacles to this system ever again. Never. You'll never give it back, said the divine. Even if you wanted to, just to make the pain stop. The divine said no. These ones are working without reward. They're feeling stuck. They're in a tower. They're seeking forgiveness. They want to use your love as an escape route. They have no courage. They're under judgment by the Hierophant. The Most High God is calling judgment on them. They are fooled. They sending out some bad juju. And it's going back on them, and they have no light and no protection. No way to transmute it. The Lovers are here dealing with the devil who doesn't know what to do because they're unable to free themselves from this sticky situation. They're operating out of pride. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So they're overworked. They have a lack of focus. Whatever it is that whatever their work they're doing, it's failing. The Fool here. So there's a new beginning here. And the Queen of Pentacles is in the shadow, tired. And you're tired from dealing with this. You deserve a break from it now. You're entering into your purpose together. Or maybe they're trying to bring a tower to your purpose. They're tired and they're trying to bring a tower to your purpose. This is a Jezebel demon, shape-shifting, doing magic on you, trying to delay your purpose. A while back, the divine stated that those who wish to delay the purpose of other people shall delay their inheritance. So it's being watched. Even if you said, give it to them, just let it stop, it ain't gonna happen. Not this time. Sorry. You're maintaining control. You're standing up for yourself. You are protected in this magic. Whatever magic they've been putting out to you is being reciprocated. It's being sent back to them. They will fall away to make room for the love that you deserve. There is death here. They will perish. They will perish. There is death to their joy. So there's a successful ending to this. They're falling away in ruins to make room for the love that you deserve. So you've got success here. And there's a rebirth, right? So you're protected from the magic that they're doing, and that magic that they're doing will cause them a death. You get to celebrate, and you get to get in that chariot. You're going to have a victory over this. You've got Mr. Romance coming in, but he can't get into your space. It's very, very rocky for him, or he's been making it very, very rocky for you. There's no love in this person. Maybe it's been very rocky for you. Look, this person is feeling trapped. They can't get into your space. Prince Charming is wanting to come forward and get aboard your chariot. That ain't going to happen. They're helpless. They're getting caught being malicious by the sun. They sabotage themselves by making things hard for you. They want forgiveness. That shit ain't going to happen. Because everything is seen. We got illusion, the moon in the reverse. So they're confused. They're in fear. Their illusions are seen. Everything's out in the open. They want forgiveness. Then we got the King of Wands here again. They've been messing with this King of Wands. Temperance angel, King of Wands, overcoming the challenge of this habitual pattern of this prideful, egotistical liar who breaks every single promise. They are failing. They can't have him. They cannot have him. Queen of Wands is here. That's my marriage. That's my man, she says. That's my man. That's my manifesting. That's my manifesting magician. And this wheel is turning. This Queen of Wands is like, you better get away from my man. Get away from him. This is my marriage. This is my coming home. This is my destiny. They have failed to make themselves appear as though they're this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is stepping in, causing a failure. Somebody's getting messed up. We got the Emperor here with the Hierophant regarding this dishonest, egotistical little bitch. She's not even a human. She's not even human, man. She's not even human. It's a demoness succubus, dead, vampiric entity. They are, the Emperor and the Hierophant are dealing with this dishonest, prideful, egotistical person. They do not get the abundance. They're going to get neglect because this union is going to happen. It has happened and it will remain happening. It is there in the central energy. It is here in the subconscious. This new beginning is right here. We got the sun, a rebirth up here. Yeah, they're in their damn chariot. These people are trying desperately to take both of these people out at the same time. Yep. But you're bringing everything into balance. You're managing it real well with this Two of Cups, with this marriage connection. This person is feeling overwhelmed, broken, and shattered by your commitment to a responsible family unit. You're leaving. You're not accepting, or maybe they don't want to accept the truth of it. They don't want to accept the truth. But the Queen of Swords is here with the truth. They don't want to accept the things that they cannot change. You're leaving, and you're leaving with an honest, protective, witty, intelligent Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. She's passionate for you. This is her marriage. You belong to me, she says. Oh, that woman is not going to let it go. She don't want that demoness succubus doesn't want to let it go. King of Pentacles is here, a successful provider, and the world has turned. This is a completion of this. This is a completion of this damn fight. Whatever that energy that they threw out is going to stick them in a Ten of Swords. Oh, they're going to be suffering hard. They're probably suffering hard right now. I imagine it was an instant return. They're probably suffering real hard right now. This star is rejuvenated and got the Three of Wands adventure right here. Look, Empress, Star, Empress, Star, and you've got this Temperance angel, King of Wands. These ones, look. Look, this Empress ain't giving crap. Ain't giving crap to these people. She can't. The divine stated no. Even if she wanted to. Even if she had a soft heart and wanted to forgive them and help them along, the divine said no. You will never give it back? No. Absolutely the F not. It's time for you to heal. It's time for you to heal your heart, High Priestess. We've got a 10 of Wands here. Somebody's feeling overwhelmed. There's a sacrifice. They're being let go. They should not have messed with you. They refuse to let it go. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in the might and the power of the Most High. They think that they can just come in and take whoever they want. But God said, no, these two belong together. Micro, macro, singular couple, or multiple couples. Take it as it resonates. So the wheels turn. There's a homecoming here, a reunion. You're going to have a life of luxury, and you will not be providing any more services to the dark side and those who dwell there and play there. Nope, not going to do it. Divine won't let you. No more surprises. No more surprises. You're not surprised? No more surprises. They worked without reward. They're being very careless. They're feeling stuck. They're in a tower. They're under judgment by the Most High. They're asking for forgiveness. They were using love as an emotional escape. They're trying to use your love as an escape. They have no courage. The Most High is cracking that whip, man. They're going to get... They did it to themselves. It's a simple return of their own effort. Your intentions shall be your reward, is what the divine stated. Enemy. They don't have any courage. You've escaped. They want to use your love for escape. They're under judgment for using love as an escape. It could be that this person knows that King of Wands and he's having a terrible, terrible time trying to deny her. Trying to say no. The lovers are there dealing with this devil. The devil doesn't know what to do. They're overworking themselves. They have a lack of focus. They're unable to free themselves from this tangled web. They're full of pride. Child. There may be a child. They may be trying to use a child to free themselves from this web. They might be sacrificing a child. This is a Queen of Pentacles, so she's got money, but the way that she gets money is by doing what she's doing here in the shadows. You're tired. You deserve a break from this. This person's trying to bring a tower to your purpose. Merchant. This could be a merchant. This could be somebody who buys and sells energy, people. You're protected, maintaining control. This magic that they've been sending out is going back to them. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love that you deserve. There's death here, and we've got the sun. They will not be able to take the gift that belongs to this sun. They cannot have the life of luxury that belongs to this wedding. They're not going to be able to take the gift that belongs to this wedding. You're in your chariot, you're leaving. And it's sad to me because this demoness is like, she's a succubus. She's a glamour queen. She's had him. So there's that bond. So you got a victory over this. You're in your chariot, you're moving away. We got a Knight of Cups trying to come in and get in your space. They're not able to. Life has been a real rough road for you. They're unsuccessful. They don't have any love in them. They're feeling trapped and they're feeling victimized. They're sighing about service. They're sighing about a service that this reunion provides, which they won't get. This foe is false and they're going on a journey. They're going away. It's sad because, you know, these shadow-dwelling, shape-shifting, succubus, demoness, prideful, glamour queens are parasitical and they can really embed themselves. And people get accustomed to the pain of it, you know? And I don't know how this is going to go. You got a sweetheart here. Somebody's getting caught being malicious to the sweetheart by the sun. They sabotage themselves, making things hard for this diamond. They want forgiveness and they're in fear. They're in fear for coming after this sweetheart. We've got temperance here, so you're in balance. This King of Wands is overcoming challenges of this habitual breaker of promises. They have failed. We've got a Queen of Wands here who's waiting. This is her marriage. This is her destiny. This is her magician. The Lord is bringing a reason to be joyful, restoring joy. The Emperor and the Hierophant is here dealing with this dishonest, egotistical demoness. They don't have any abundance. They're not a limitless, abundant being. They're a neglectful being when it comes to the Two of Cups unions. They're sick about your fortune, the fortune that belongs to you. And it's sad because this sweetheart can never be what this entity is. So there's some negotiations, some balancing regarding the Two of Cups union. Somebody's feeling overwhelmed and brokenhearted about your commitment to responsible families. You're leaving. They don't want to accept the truth that the Queen of Swords is saying there is a journey here. This false person can't stop thinking about the money, this foe. That belongs to this reunion of the Lord. I guess there's some happiness here because this old woman, this is an old old witch, man. Demoness, succubus. This is an old, ancient, vampiric entity. And they're going to prison. They're getting the message and they're in despair. They're very sad about it, with melancholy. This haughty person who has all this knowledge is sick about it. There could be a priest who is a widower. They might have lost their spouse. This wife is getting a wedding. This is a wife. This is a faithful wife. This is a faithful, loving wife in this wedding. She can never be what this demoness succubus is. She can never be that. She can never be that. There's a soldier here who's going to die. And they have hope that their prayers will be answered. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope this clarifies something you already intuitively knew. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.